Hey everyone, this is the Breeds, and getting back to my bread and butter here, going to be talking about alien stuff. Yeah, alien. Um, there's been no real news or anything. There's just something that's been bowling in my head for a while, and it's what the fuck is up with Alien Covenant? What what is up with this movie? It seems like Ridley Scott has no idea what the fuck he is doing. And the reason I want to make this video is because I was just going through some old videos, just checking in view count, see how they've grown or anything like that. And I saw a video where I talked about how Prometheus 2 is retitled to Alien, what was it? Alien Paradise Lost. Yeah, I was like, well, that title didn't stick very long. And I was thinking, wait a minute. This movie had 3 different titles in all about of a week. 3 different titles, 3 different synopses. Synopses? Nah, within a week. It was Prometheus 2, then it was Alien Paradise Lost, and now it's Alien Covenant. What the fuck is this movie? It doesn't seem like Ridley Scott knows what the fuck he's doing. And I'm just worried because basically this movie, in this new trilogy, as he wants to put it, Alien Covenant trilogy, I guess, new Alien trilogy, he is basically costing us Blomkamp's Alien film. And that, to me personally, just pisses me the fuck off. I would much rather see a Blomkamp movie than another Ridley Scott Alien film. I love Alien. I love Alien dearly. But what made Aliens so brilliant is because it went in a different direction. It was a different genre, a different director, a different take. It evolved the universe. And anytime that Ridley Scott has tried to evolve this universe or to put his own little stamp on it, it hasn't exactly turned out for the better, in my opinion. I think Prometheus is a beautiful film. There's a review on here if you want to go look at the review. It's a good film. I love watching it, but he's a good visionary. He just doesn't always execute on those ideas as well as he should. Like, for instance, in the director's cut of Alien, the egg morphing scene. I hate that so much. I hate that idea. It's dumb. I just don't like that. I feel like the queen is a much better explanation because it adds to the creep vector of them because they are like bugs, They're bigger than human size, like alien insectoid biomechanical creatures that gestate inside someone's chest. That is just creepy as hell. I just think the queen is a much better explanation than the egg morphing. But, and some of the stuff from Prometheus too, it just, I didn't like the engineers. They're tall blue people, so I guess they're people from Pandora. Maybe they're crossing over. Serious, I don't like the design for the engineers. I think it looks dumb. It kind of demystified them a little bit. So I'm really cautiously optimistic about this film. Like I said, it had 3 different titles and 3 different synopses within a week. It's like, oh yeah, it's a Prometheus sequel. And oh, now it's an Alien film that's a Prometheus sequel that's gonna tell the story of people stranded here and new. And then it's like, oh yeah, now it's Alien Covenant. It's just another Alien film. What? What? I don't understand. It sounds like he's making up the shit as he goes along. And that's not something that you need to go into active production on. This film is going to start shooting here in a couple weeks, about a month, 2 months, something like that. And I'm just smelling Alien 3 all over again with this. And I'm just so worried because we had the perfect sequel with Blomkamp's film. He knew what he wanted. He already been doing concept art for it. He had everybody on board. The fans really wanted to see, like, yeah, this is what we've been waiting for. This is what we want. And then Ridley Scott comes around and says, nah, this is my franchise. Yeah, I'm not going to... It's just him chopping on a cigar, because that's all he ever fucking does. Yeah, it's my franchise now. I'm going to take it over because it's mine. I don't think anybody else should touch it. It's so fucking stupid. Just 5 years ago, he had only directed 2 sci-fi films. Now, out of his last few pictures, 3 of them have been sci-fi films, including Alien Covenant now, or whatever the fuck it's going to be called after I post this video. Alien was just a job to him. He said that numerous times in the past, and he just said he was just disinterested in sci-fi in general. I don't understand his sudden, I'm trying to find the right word here. His sudden interest, I guess you could say, in the franchise again. And it pisses me off. It's just like, oh yeah, well there's this thing I did, so I'm just gonna latch onto it and I'm gonna make 4 fucking movies out of this because why not? No. That's not what we want. I mean, I'll take 3 new Alien films from Ridley Scott so long as they're actually Alien films and they're good. But yeah, I'll take those. I'll take those all day long. But I would much rather have Blomkamp's Alien film. I would. I'm still fucking bitter about that, and I'm going to be bitter about it for a long time. Now, I posted a whole video about, like, is Blomkamp's Alien film dead? And numerous people, even a bunch of my friends, have disagreed with me that it is not dead. And I just cannot... I mean, I'm really optimistic. Like people know, like all my close friends know, I'm very optimistic, especially when it comes to the Alien franchise. Just like, I'm the one that's got the big doe eyes, like, oh, this might happen, maybe, hopefully. Even when it's just the darkest of times, like with ACM, like I was like, come on guys, we can keep going, and they're basically just burying the fucking game, like right in front of me. It's like, no, it's still alive, come on. No, and I just cannot see any possible way the Blomkamp's film is going to get made now. I just can't. And that sucks. Because Scott wants to make a trilogy. It's going to take around 2 years to get this new one produced in films, theaters. He's probably going to take a break in between each film unless he wants to shoot them all back to back to back. Which he's probably not going to do because he's a guy that likes to take his fucking time. So he's probably going to shoot Alien Covenant, shoot another film, then shoot the second Alien film that he's going to make, then shoot another film, and then shoot the third Alien film. And by the time all that's said and done, it's going to be pushing 10 years, maybe even 12 years into the future by the time that's all said and done. At that point, Sigourney Weaver is going to be 75 years old. Michael Biehn's going to be 70. Now, people always point to Arnold Schwarzenegger coming back for Terminator Genesis, or Harrison Ford coming back in The Force Awakens, and those are 2 extreme cases. First off, Han Solo and Harrison Ford didn't do jack shit really in The Force Awakens. He just stood around, being Han Solo, but he didn't do too much running. He didn't do too much action at all. Mostly him just standing around and talking to people, making quips, which is perfectly fine out with me. I love The Force Awakens. I loved Han Solo in it. But Aliens, you can't have that. Ripley has to be an action star. The time is now for this film to get made, for Blomkamp's film to get made. If it doesn't get made now, Bean's going to be way too old. Sigourney's going to be way too old. And we're just not going to be able to buy them as action stars. It's pushing it right now. I think they can do it just fine. But it's really pushing it because she's going to be 75 by the time they get around to making Blomkamp's film. 75. Do you really think that audience are going to believe a 75-year-old woman as an action star in R-rated film taking on xenomorphs. I mean, I would love it, but we have to keep the general audiences in here. Even I am doubtful that it would work. By that point, Sigourney Weaver probably just gonna retire or keep doing, lighter roles. She's doing lighter roles right now. She hasn't been an action star in years. In a couple of years, she's not even going to be physically capable of doing an action role. So now is the time to do that movie where they have one last hurrah, they pass the torch, and there you go. That's it. Or just end the saga where it should have ended, But no, Ridley Scott's just gotta get a fucking control boner and just take over the franchise again, because it's apparently his for some reason. If you ask me, if the franchise belongs to anybody, it's partial to two people: Dan O'Bannon and James Cameron. Why James Cameron? Because he evolved the universe so much. He made it his own. Aliens, to me, is a far better film than Alien, and I think Alien is a wonderful film. Alien is a classic. Aliens is a masterpiece. It is one step above Alien. They're both great films, both 10 out of 10s, but Aliens is just so much better. Aliens still holds up to this day. It is a 30-year-old film, and it holds up like it was just released yesterday. That's how well made that film is. That's how well acted that film is. With Alien, you can see the seams. You can. It is an older film, that's for sure. It is 6 years older than Aliens. But Aliens was made at just that perfect time that it's never going to age. Ever. You can show it to anybody and say, this was released yesterday, what do you think? Like, oh dude, that was really good, I can't wait for the sequel. And I guess that's probably why we're never going to see a sequel to Aliens, or a proper sequel to Aliens, because you just can't top it. You're never going to come anywhere near it. The fans are always going to be disappointed in it, and that's just such a dangerous thing. I think the closest we ever would have been able to come to that was Blomkamp's film, and that's just not going to happen anymore. It's looking eternally doubtful. I mean, Blomkamp still tweets about alien things, but that's because he's a fan like us. That's why he wanted to work on the film. It's not because he's still working on the project because he still has hope out, hope out for the project. No, he's just an Alien fan. That's pure and simple. That's it. So, Alien Covenant's our only hope at this point. And I don't want it to be. I wanted Blomkamp's Alien film. I don't want this. Now, another thing that people say, oh yeah, well Scott's producing, or he was set to produce Blomkamp's film. Well, given some of the remarks that Blomkamp has made on his Twitter regarding the title changes to Prometheus 2 and all that stuff, I don't think they're exactly on good terms. I think that's when the relationship started to sour. That was right around the time that he released the pulse rifle pick. And that's when all the fans, including me, went fucking crazy. They're like, yes, this is what we want, this is what I wanted. It's like, who cares about Prometheus 2? And then it got the name changed to an Alien film. And we're like, oh, sweet, we're getting 2 Alien films. And then I think Scott went on a power trip and said, no, this is my franchise. They're not going to get excited about your film. Your film is canceled. I'm making 3 fucking movies now. I was just going to come up with something right now that the fans want. Yeah, they want Alien Paradise Lost. Yeah, that's what they want. Oh, wait. No, this isn't exactly. Let's do Alien Covenant. Oh, I don't know what we're going to do. We're just going to do something. That's pretty much the way the conversation went in my head. That's the way I think it went. And the fact that that is the hands that our favorite franchise is in right now, it really worries me. It really does. I hope to God that Alien Covenant is fantastic. But I just can't help but be a little bit doubtful. I really can't. I still have yet to see The Martian, so maybe they'll be like, oh man, Scott's back on his game. Then it could be a fluke, because his last couple movies haven't been exactly critically lauded. Did a lot of talking in this video. So yeah, Honestly, guys, I'm just worried. I don't know what the fuck's going on with this film. Hopefully it's good. Hopefully it's good, and hopefully we get to see more updates about it this year. Hopefully this is a good year for Aliens fans, like Fox has promised, because this is the 30th anniversary of Aliens. So hopefully we see a new game this year. I know NECA's gonna be on point with their figures, so yeah. Hopefully we see some Hot Toys this year too. It'd be the perfect time for them to release that Ripley and some more, like a Hicks. Just saying, Hot Toys, get on your Aliens game. I want to give you more money. You know, but you're not doing it. For God's sakes, come on. Get on the game now. Yeah. Go. But yeah, Alien Covenant, you are our only hope. And I'm not so hopeful. Anyways, I've been a Bitter Example collecting things entertainment. Hopefully you enjoyed this nice little alien talk. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave them in the comments down below. And I'll see you guys in the next video.